That's good. His first bucket of the game.
Speedy drive by Doncic. That doesn't quite go together. He usually is going at his home pace, but he does take advantage of holes when he sees it.
Now here's Giddey. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. Chicago's shooting their first foul shot of the game.
He did it.
You know, that just added to their confidence at the offensive end. I mean, knowing that free throw shooting was something they didn't have to worry about gave them a lot of confidence to play freely.
You know, Clark, with the Lakers, at times it is hard to maintain a sense of continuity.
Well, it sure is, B.A. I mean, there's always pressure to improve or be at your best, but even more so when you're playing in the glitz and glamour of L.A. and all that history. And because of that, sometimes it can lead to high team turnover when you're playing for the Lakers.
White. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Ball, such a terrific passer. He seems to have a sixth sense, nice feel, which is hard to teach.
Out to Hachimura. Here's the three. Ball,
There you go.
rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
There you go, another one.
White, good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early,
I'll go up by at least.
a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Reeves.
He's not
Here's
gonna shoot
Hayes.
that.
And here's Doncic. He's guarded by White. Hayes with a screen. And here's Doncic outside. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. To the inside. Here's Vucevic. Some solid defense from Hayes. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick, and one of their main defensive focuses, Nikola Vucevic. Coach telling me that Vuce has the big body, plus he can really shoot it.
There you go,
They
good
really
job, good job.
emphasized boxing him out.
So
Nikola
that's
is
it.
great at converting misses into second chance points. Boxing out. It's back to the basics, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Ball. Following the score by Los Angeles. And Vucevic slams it in.
All the reach you need to throw it down there.
Always
Vucevic
possession.
making it look easy.
Clark, what's incredible about LeBron, he makes as big of an impact off the court as he does on it.
B.A., I think it's going to be one of the great case studies when he's all
He's up for that.
done playing. How he's impacted the game and uplifted people across the country and world. He's a tremendous advocate for social justice. He's obviously a shrewd and successful businessman. And he's been a vocal leader who also leads by example. He's actually epitomizing the change he'd like to see in other folks and inspiring along the way.
Now here's Ball. 5 on the clock. Picked by Vucevic. And Ball gets it to go.
Ball likes that pick and roll action now. He's excellent at running. He's got a lot of experience doing it. He knows when to pass it or when to take the shot himself.
Here's Hachimura. He's scoreless. Down low. Here's Doncic. And it's Giddey with a rebound.
Yeah, he just flat out tricked that one, missed it, and has no one to blame but himself.
Pass to Ball. Here's Buzelis. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
And that's a well-timed play with Buzelis ready to catch and finish.
Lakers trail by 11. And here's Hachimura. .46 seconds left in the first. From deep, here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing.
This has not been his best quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over-anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he'll be shooting his first free throw. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee. Outside Vanderbilt. There's a screen. Pass to connect. Clock at 6. Giddy with a defensive effort. Inside. Oh, they pick off the pass. He's got a clear path. Here's Vanderbilt. Finished off the break.
That'll definitely steal away some momentum, stripping them of the ball and then grabbing the bucket.
And so it's Chicago, finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. On the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously, and size certainly helps, and then the savvy and balance to create that space.
Doncic feeling it out a bit. Chicago with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Outside White. Rejected by James.
What timing by James on the denial. His hand is right there at the exact moment it needs to be.
And here's Doncic outside. Sinks it from distance. Doncic has got 5.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, LeBron James last season set the record for most All-Star nods in NBA history. He said, quote, "I'm blessed to do what I love and just to try to give back to the game that's given to me over 2 decades. Long ago, I exceeded anything I ever dreamed of being in the NBA. Everything else is just extra credit." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. And we played through the first minute here in the second. Back to White. 6 to shoot. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level. So he has an exciting future in front of him.
Well, the last time the Bulls won a playoff series was back in 2015, Grant.
That was back when Butler and Rose were their leading scorers. And it just shows you just how long it's been. But they've been stuck in mediocrity ever since. And right now, they are desperate for a breakthrough season.
And the basket by Hachimura.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Here's Giddy. James with the rebound. Lakers trail by 4. Here's Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Jacks up a 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And I know Doncic prefers a straight-on 3-shot, but his touch works just as well there in the corners. Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Now here's Doncic. Give him 8. Luka proving he can score from anywhere. Outside Giddey. To the middle. Here's Buzelis. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Okay now, Rook. Buzelis showing he can finish with some power.
Pass to James. Ooh, too long in the paint. And he's hit with a 3-second violation. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
Now here's Doncic. 10 points for him. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. To the paint. Here's Giddey. And a two-handed jam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
James. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Chicago leading. Here's Ball. And Ball throws it down.
Well, you can't let Ball get this deep. I mean, once he's this close to the rim, that far inside, he's ready for the throwdown.
Out to Hachimura. Doncic on the wing. Back to Hachimura. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Chicago with a board. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Ball. Now White. Over to the left wing. Here's Buzelis. The kick out to Ball. The Bulls need to get off a shot. The shot by Buzelis, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Down low. Hey, shot's good.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the 3-ball.
There's 48 seconds left in the second. And it's Giddey missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Reeves. Kicks it to Doncic. Buzelis grabs the board. And the whistle blows on a backcourt violation. But over and back.
Los Angeles ball. Substitution on the court.
27 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Vincent can't hit.
Bad offense against bad defense. The play looked as ugly as you could imagine.
And Williams punches it home.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
On the wing, Jones. The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. Bulls out in front, leading by 4. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the third quarter. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. So it's Los Angeles now, trailing by 4. Pass to Goodwin. Here's the floater. Vincent with the ball. Still without a bucket. Doesn't go that time. Jones drives in. Off target at the rim. Stolen by Collins. Jones with the ball. Vincent picks him up. Terry's shot is good.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Lakers trail by 6. Driving inside. Counted for Vincent.
Plays like that, so easy for him.
Inside. And Collins with the slam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Pass to Goodwin. Unloads. Rebound by the Bulls. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Williams with the screen. Here's Terry. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Gabe Vincent. Chicago shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game.
Shooting for Chicago, Terry. Taking 2 shots.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Got a piece of it. Jones with the ball. Now Doncic defending. Jones drives in. Drops in the layup for 2. And the Bulls lead by 10.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Doncic. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Doncic has got 12.
Luka Magic has been on display tonight. He is in full control, piling up the points.
Outside Jones. To the inside. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
You know, he's going to hear from his teammates after that. I'm not sure what happened on that play.
Well, last season we saw Luka Doncic score 73 points, tied for 4th most in NBA history, Clark.
BA, he is so special, and the thing about the 73 he got, it was the most efficient 70-point game in league history. And with how offense-heavy the league is going, I wouldn't put it past him to go north of Kobe Bryant's mark of 81 at some point. He's got that kind of ability.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
That will help them. Now is the time to get aggressive. They need to keep feeding him the ball and let him go to work.
The kick out to Ball. Pass to Buzelis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Giddey. Some solid defense from James. Lakers trail by 8. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Hayes misses. And here's Chicago. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Hachimura outside. Pass to Hayes. It's good. Hayes has got his second basket of the game. Chicago leading by 8. Now here's Giddey. He's got 5. Buzelis' shot is good.
Oh, nice touch on the inside play by Buzelis, adjusting from close range.
before, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Luka Doncic is a superstar in this league, and he continues to build on what is going to be some kind of resume when it's all said and done. Has every tool that you need to have to be an MVP one day.
To the middle. Vucevic. Some solid defense from Hayes. 2-second difference between shot and game clock.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
To the inside. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And it's out of bounds. Still Chicago's ball.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Here's Ball. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 6.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. Their entire defense is designed to stop LeBron right now, and that's been effective. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Chicago leading by 10. Now Ball. Inside. Here's Gonzalez. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
One of the most impressive things about Ball is his awareness. He's got great court awareness and is a terrific distributor.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error.
On the court, your height squad. All right, fans, get on your feet, make some noise. It's T-shirt time.
Go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. And he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
Appreciate the report, Allie. And it's Doncic missing.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And here's Ball. Clock at 6. On the take. Doncic pulls down the board. Lakers trail by 12. Here's Hachimura. Pass to James. Finney-Smith with it. Over White. Finney-Smith's shot is off.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason why. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Doncic down the lane. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Pass to Giddey. Down low. They set the screen. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. James with the ball. Guarded now by Ball. Back to James. Doncic right side. Doncic throwing his weight around.
Luke, a combination of finesse and bully ball in there that time.
Chicago leading by 10. Pass to White. Outside Giddey. Back to White. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. 6 on the shot clock. Giddey. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. And the Bulls lead by 12.
You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Here's Doncic. Again, Doncic missing. And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. Lets it fly. Ball outside. From downtown. James with the rebound. .151 left in the final quarter. Chalk up 2 there.
You know, guys, that's what he does. He just loves to play that kind of attacking basketball.
It's stolen by Doncic. And there's the call on Lonzo Ball. That's his first
See, that was a
foul of the
good
game.
foul. See, that's good. That's a good foul.
James up top. Punching it inside. LeBron.
You can tell LeBron values getting quality shots because he knows how much they're worth, and he's willing to fight for them.
Here's Vucevic. Ball outside. Back to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Drives to the hoop. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Bulls.
Loved how much they moved the ball out there tonight.
Yeah, no one got left out. This was a real team effort.
And they got a lot of great solo efforts tonight.
You didn't have to race, Clay. I could have just got my W. I mean, I got the W, but whatever. This is a deeper knowledge just right here.
I don't play cards around me. Behind this